Hello everyone that's lucky enough to watch my presentation. My name is Anna Stoutenburg, and here's a picture of me at the Rexburg Temple, taken just like a little bit ago. So pretty up there. Anyways, I decided to do research on the career of physician's assistants. And if you watch the devotional from this week, Brother Adams talked a lot about service and serving our fellow beings, and that's really what got me into the medical field. So moving on to the next slide. So physician's assistants, they are much like doctors, only they have to work under doctors. They could work in a hospital setting, they could work in clinics, in rehabs. They order and interpret tests, they take patients' medical history, they counsel the patients on how to best care for themselves and preventive measures. They're able to conduct examinations. Actually, for the longest time, I went to the same person who I thought was a doctor all my life, and eventually he's like, I'm not a doctor, right? I'm just a PA, and that's what initially got me into looking into physician's assistants. Physician's assistants can also diagnose and treat. They can write the prescriptions, and they can assist in surgeries. So they're much like a doctor, and it varies from state to state how much freedom they get, but the general rule is that they have to work under a doctor. So education for becoming a PA is you receive a bachelor's degree. So for me, I'm getting a bachelor's degree in health psychology. And in addition, you have to make sure you take these prerequisites: general biology, A&P, microbiology, chemistries, the psychology of stats, English. And then after you complete your 4-year degree, you go on to get your master's degree at a PA school. You have to apply for it, and yeah. So my 4-year plan is I've planned out all my courses so that I could get my degree in psychology, but also make sure I get my prerequisites for the program that I want to apply to. I also plan on getting my CNA's license so that I could get work experience, because it's almost impossible to be accepted into physician assistant programs without work experience. And you also want to experience shadowing, following around, and learning from PAs in their everyday routines. And it also helps to have a service. So I've served a mission, and I plan on joining a program that helps disabled students. Yeah. So why did I choose psychology out of all of the things? Like, why didn't I choose, there's a pre-PA program that I could get a degree in, there's biology, biomedical, and I actually was studying biomedical before my mission. But when I got back, I started looking into psychology, and I saw the versatility of it and how much freedom I could have with it. And as I started thinking about that, I started seeing like the pros of it. It set my application apart from other applications, and it really fits my personality. I love learning how people think and connecting to people that way. And as I've started these courses, I walk out of my psychology class and just so happy because I love it. I'm like, I love school. So I've discovered that I have a love of both biology and psychology. And so that's why I chose psych. So in chapter 13, it talks about having an interest in psychology. It gives you a self-assessment, and it talks about personal values. And for me, all of them meshed up perfectly for psychology and the degree that I have chosen.